What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, we have a very excessive but fun look going. Today we have some glittery, smoky, dramatic eyes, some faux freckles on the cheeks, and of course the nose as well. We have some excessive highlight, and we have a glowy, glossy lip. We're going to be doing a very fun, glittery, freckly, summertime, glossy, all that fun jazz kind of look today, and I'm really loving it. So of course I'm going to be using some brand new products that I recently picked up. This is not a review video, this is just a tutorial, but of course using some other fun goodies that I've loved before. We have some Dose of Colors eyeliner from Minnie Mouse collection. We got a Estee Lauder concealer. We got a new Clinique Even Better Refresh foundation. We got the Juvia's Place Clio highlighter, loose highlighter. We have the new It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, the new one they just launched. And of course we have the new Stila Happy Hour eyeshadow palette as well, which is really gorgeous and really fun. So today I'm going to be doing this really fun look using all these products and some other fun goodies. So of course you want to see how I got this faux freckled, glittery, summertime glossy look, then keep on watching. Now my eyes are primed and ready to go. It is time to go in with the first palette. We have two palettes to play with today for this fun, enticing, very summertime, glowy, glittery, freckly look. So today we're going to be using the BH Cosmetics It's My Ray Ray new eyeshadow palette. This is their second collaboration together. This one is definitely more of the funds and neutrals kind of palette. So to get started with this look, I'm actually going to be doing a warm tone with a purple, which a lot of people were asking me, like, does that even work together? Have you ever done that before? And no, I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to look really cute. So we're going to go in with a shade right here, which is called Brick, if you can see that, because of course it's very reflective. Brick for the crease. We're just going to use this all over the crease, blend it out, and make it look really cute. Now for the outer corners, to add a little bit of some drama, I'm going to go in with the shade Flare right here on the bottom. This one is going to be more of like a kind of like burgundy-ish, kind of darker, brownish kind of color. I'm using that for the outer corners to make this look pop. I'm going to come back to the Ray Ray palette in a little while to finish off this look. It is now time to go in with the beautiful Stila eyeshadow, this new Stila palette right here. This is the Happy Hour eyeshadow palette, which is really, really stunning. Definitely going to be using these two shades right here, which is called Cosmo and Sangria for this look. And I'm not going to be using a cut crease. I'm not going to be using a brush. It is going to be doing everything with my fingers. So I am going to be wetting my finger with the Dewy Set from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to kind of apply them because they are a glittery glitter. Like, they really are like a pressed glitter. So I want to make sure that the colors are very intense. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Cosmo. I'm going to take that with a wet finger and just start applying it to the lid. I don't care about it being even. I care about it being like a little bit messy, a little bit glittery, and of course making it pop as much as possible. It's not about clean lines here. That is looking beautiful so far. It is now time to go in with a shade next to it, which of course is called Sangria. I'm going to use this of course with a wet finger, and I'm actually going to pack this on the outer corner of the eye just to kind of give that deeper purple pop. So far so good. It's actually looking really good. These eyes are captivating and I'm loving it. So now for the, not inner corner, but like inner crease area, I'm actually going to go in with the Dose of Colors Minnie Mouse collection eyeliner, which is in the shade Stunning, because it is stunning. I'm actually just going to pop that on the inner portion of the crease. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, and then of course blend it out with my finger, because this glitter really makes a punch with this look. Now, of course, it's time to do the face and come back to the eye a little bit later. I'm taking a little bit of my Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, one of my absolute favorites of all time, still to this day. It is worth the money. It is worth the splurge. It is such a nice primer. I'm obsessed with it. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Clinique Even Better Refresh Hydrating and Repairing Makeup Foundation. This is the shade WN1 Flax. Of course, more of a warm tone than I'm used to, but it definitely looks really nice on the skin. If you are on the oily side-ish, like me, then it's going to start cracking in certain areas because it is very, very, very hydrating. So under powder, you definitely need something with a little bit more, you know, pore filler. Concealer, I'm going to be using the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Instant Fix Concealer, 24-hour concealer, etc. right here. This one is the shade 1 and Light Neutral. This one has a Hydra Prep to it, which of course is something that you put on before putting on the concealer to help hydrate the under eye or hydrate the areas where you're a little bit drier before placing the concealer. Kind of like the idea. My face definitely looking dewy and nice, but of course I like a more matte finish. I like my face to, you know, have a natural luminosity under, but of course I need a little bit of powder because everything's going to start slipping if I don't. So I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in the shade Pound Cake, and I'm going to use this for the under eyes and setting the entire face. Okay, it's time to go back in with the eyes. It is time to go in with the Ray Ray palette again. I'm going to use, of course, the shades Brick and Flare, the two shades I use for the crease, to smoke out this lower lash line, of course, to make it tie with the upper lash. I want this fantasy to be a little bit more glittery around the eye, so I want to tie everything together, obviously. So I'm going to go back in with, of course, this shade in the Stila palette, which is the Sangria. I'm going to take it with my pinky to get it a little smaller, and I'm going to, of course, spray the brush and apply that to the lower lash line. Quick in the lower lash line as well, I'm going to take the shade Cobalt from the Ray Ray palette. It is the matte blue shade. I'm just going to kind of pack that on the lower lash line really quick. Now with a dry pinky, I'm going to go in with this shade in the Stila palette right here, which is called Sapphire Sizzle. I'm going to pack that over top. Now for inner corner, I'm actually going to go in with this shade in the BH palette again, which is called Canary. It is, of course, a yellow shade. I thought this would be really fun because, of course, everything is so bright and then so dark here. That would be really nice to brighten up the inner corner. Now just a little bit, I'm going to pop the shade Golden Girl right here in the inner corner, right on top of Canary. For that final touch, I'm going to go back in, of course, with the Dewy Set, wet my brush, and go in with the Stila palette again. I'm going to go in with this beautiful shade right here on top, which is called Gold Label, because it is a softer gold shade. I'm going to wet the brush and, of course, apply this to the brow bone to make a really pop-in brow bone highlight. So now that the eyes are done, it is time to throw on some mascara, some lashes, and I will be doing my brows off camera. And I'll be right back to finish off this whole entire look with you guys. Now the brows are done, I used the Urban Decay Brow Blade, which we'll be using a little later. I also used the Milk Makeup Bronzing Stick to finish off this cheek, which thankfully it does work over top of powder, which is great as well. And I did use some Marc Jacobs mascara and some Lily Lashes and Miami. So now for blush, we're going to go in with one of my favorite drugstore blushes, which is called Wet n Wild Apricot in the Middle. I'm going to use this all over. Now to bronze, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the original shade, the lightest shade. So now that I use some setting spray, I'm going to use the Game of Thrones, Mother of Dragons, Urban Decay highlighting palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Viserion right here in the middle. I'm actually going to mix this with a little bit of Clio from Juvia's Place, this loose highlighter. So now the skin is looking extra glowy and extra popping off right now because, of course, kind of like the summertime look that I'm kind of going for, and of course I spray my face with a lot of Dewy Set. So it is now time for the Urban Decay Brow Blade again. I'm going to be using the ink stain side for these faux freckles. Now, of course, I really love doing faux freckles. It's really, really cute. Now that we've got the freckles on, I'm going to go in with a lip color. I'm going to go in with the Lime Crime Plushies liquid lipstick in the shade Melon Smoothie. So now to finish off this look, I'm going to go in with the MAC Lip Glass in the shade Love Nectar. It's just me, or do you love the sound of a pop from a lip glass? Like, let's see if it will do it. Ooh, like that. Here it is, you guys. This is the final look, doing this glowy, summertime, freckled, glittery look. And so I am really obsessed with the way this whole thing came out. I'm loving the glowy skin, the glossy peachy neutral lip, loving the little faux freckles today, and loving these bold dramatic eyes. First, let's finish off with some Dewy Set to get that extra glistening glow, and it does really taste like vanilla and coconut. But anyways, so that is the end of this fun tutorial for you guys for this summertime look right here, because of course I live in Florida, so it is very hot right now, and I'm loving this for a fun, So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.